Thank you for letting me come over. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So how's school been going?
Just great.
Great.
Yeah.
Are you still in band?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it?
Yes, the only thing I do.
Good. Well, again, thank you for letting me come. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions or need to take a break at any point, just let me know.
Okay.
I have a few breaks scheduled in, but if you need more to use the restroom or anything like that, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get started. So first off, I'm going to read some words, and two of the words go together. So listen to the words fish, milk, fin, spider. Fish and fin are the two words that go together. Let's do some more. Remember, two of these words go together. They are related. Listen to the words and tell me the two words that go together best. Dark, hot, soft, cold.
Can you repeat the words again?
Yes. Dark, hot, soft, cold.
Hot and cold.
Good. Now listen to some more words. Remember to tell me the two words that go together best. Wink, smile, sleep, laugh.
Wink and smile.
Okay, and now we're going to get started. So I will read some more words, listen carefully to each set of words, and tell me the two words that go together best. Running, jumping, eating, hearing.
Running and jumping.
Good. North, Celsius, globe, west.
North and west.
Spring, morning, weekend, afternoon.
Afternoon and morning.
Sniff, eyes, see, hand.
Can you repeat the words again?
Sniff, eyes, see, hand.
Eyes and seas.
Dancing, caring, hearing, smelling.
Hearing and smelling.
Smooth, wise, rough, heavy.
Rough and heavy.
Equal, early, size, alike.
Can you repeat the word again?
Mm-hmm. Equal, early, size, alike.
Equal and alike.
Affirming, appointing, achieving, accomplishing.
Accomplishing and achieving.
Crooked, connected, joined, rotated.
Connected and joined.
Quest, quench, search, literal.
Quest and search.
Longitude, volume, attitude, latitude.
Longitude and latitude.
Good. I really like the way you're working. Enthusiastic, envious, effective, eager.
Eager and effective.
Permanent, temporary, faulty, stereo.
Can you repeat the words one more time?
Mm-hmm. Permanent, temporary, faulty, stereo.
Permanent and temporary.
Disagree, persuade, urge, compound.
Urge and persuade.
Occupied, relevant, complicated, vacant.
Occupied and relevant, was it? What was the...
Occupied, relevant, complicated, vacant.
Complicated and occupied.
Adventurous, prosperous, reliable, wealthy.
Adventurous and prosperous.
Bibliography, lecture, memoir, parchment.
Memoir and bibliography.
Intellectual, essential, gradual, crucial.
Can you repeat the words?
Intellectual, essential, gradual, crucial.
Crucial and intellectual.
Repossess, recycle, renovate, restore.
Recycle and renovate.
Informal, apathy, imitation, caricature.
Repeat the words, please.
Informal, apathy, imitation, caricature.
One more time, sorry.
Informal, apathy, imitation, caricature.
Caricature and are the third to last word.
Imitation?
Yes.
Okay. arid, parched, tricky, serene.
Arid and parched.
Assimilate, incorporate, retaliate, articulate.
Retaliate and the second word.
Incorporate?
Yes.
All right. That is the end of that section. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to use this one now. Okay, so here are some pictures. I will point to the circle.
Okay.
Now you point to the picture that I name. Is this a good distance for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Point to the triangle. Point to the X. Point to the circle. Point to the square. Okay. Now I would like you to point to the pictures in the same order I tell you. Point to the circle and a square.
Circle and a square.
Now I will show you some more pictures. This time I will say go when I want you to point. Remember to point to the pictures in the order that I tell you. Point to the black circle and the white square, go.
Black circle, white square.
Let's try some more. Remember to point to the pictures in the order that I name them and do not point until I say go. Point to the big circle and the little X, go.
Big circle.
Here. Now let's try some more. Remember to point to the pictures in the order that I tell you. Do not point until I say go. Listen carefully because I can't say them again. Point to the second circle and the third triangle. Go. Point to the, Point to the fourth black circle and the first white circle. Go. Point to the two circles that are to the right of the square, then point to the last square. Go.
These two.
Point to the big black triangle, the little square, and the little white triangle. Go.
This one, and that.
Point to the last white circle, the little black X, and then to the black circle. Go. Nice listening. Point to a circle and a square before you point to the X and the triangle. Go. Before you point to the little black X and the big black X, point to the little white circle. Go. Before pointing to the last square, point to the first circle and the first X. Go. Before pointing to the last circle, point to the first triangle and the first square. Go. Before you point to the square on the left side of the circle, point to the triangle and the X. Go. Nice listening. Point to the first triangle, the second circle, and the last triangle. Go. Point to the second square after you point to the third circle. Go. Point to the second little square after you point to the last big triangle and the last little triangle. Go. Point to the X and the circle after you point to the big triangle and the little black triangle. Go. Point to the little white triangle, then the little circle in the top row, the white square, and the last shape in the bottom row. Go. Point to the middle triangle in the top row, and in the bottom row, point to the second circle, the last square, and the last circle. Go. All right, and you're having a great effort.
Thank you.
If there is a big white circle, point to the X above the black circle. If not, point to the triangle below the square. Go. Point to the third circle in the top row, the shape that is bigger than all the others, and if there is an X in the bottom row, then point to the black triangle. Go. Point to the third circle in the top row, the shape that is bigger than all the others, and if there is an X in the bottom row, then point to the black triangle. Point to the third X and the third little X after you point to the first X. Go. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Point to the big square and the second circle from the right in the top row, but before that, point to the black triangle and all the circles in the bottom row. Go. Okay, great effort. Now we're going to move on to our next section. Distance
Yeah,
for you?
that's fine.
Okay. So here is a picture of people in a library. I will use the word book in a sentence to talk about this picture. The girl is reading a book. Or I could say, the book is on the table. Here is another picture. Now you make a sentence about this picture using the word reading. You must make your sentence about something in the picture and you must use the word reading. Look at the picture to help you think of what to say.
Can I say the sentence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the dad is reading the newspaper.
Good. Here is another picture. Now you make a sentence about this picture using the word first. You must make your sentence about something in the picture and you must use the word first. Look at the picture to help you think of what to say.
The little girl is putting her tray away first.
Good. Sounds like you got the hang of it. So, here. Now I will say some more words and show you some more pictures. I want you to tell me a sentence using each word I say. You must make your sentence about the picture and must use the word I tell you in the sentence. This word is before.
The dad went before the woman.
Because.
Because the people were walking, the police officer had to stop the cars.
Instead.
The little boy wanted the dinosaur book instead of the robot book.
Until.
the lady couldn't get the bike until the store was open. Although the guy wanted to ride the bike, his arm was broken and he had to ride the skateboard instead. Unless he did his homework, he couldn't go play baseball.
Okay, you're almost done with this section. Now I will say 2 words with each picture. Say a sentence about the picture and use both of the words that I say. You can use the words in any order. The words are if and then.
If the boy was late, then he was... Can you repeat the words again for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
If and then.
If the boy was late for school, then he would be late to his first class.
The words are and because.
Because they had to wait for instructions, they would have to stand on the curb and wait.
Though and even.
Even the purple shirt was cheaper. The little girl wanted the green shirt. Can I make my sentence again?
Yeah, you can try it again.
Okay. Though she wanted the green shirt, her mom wanted to get her the purple shirt even though it was uglier.
Or and.
Or and.
The word is or. The 2 words are or and.
Okay. The little girl wanted to go see the elephants, and her sister wanted to go see the lions, but they could either go see the animals or go get a snack.
Before otherwise.
They had to pay for their food fast, or they're going to be late. Otherwise, their parents would get mad.
After until.
After and until.
Yes.
Until their mom was done walking the dog. What was the first word again?
After.
Okay. After their mom was done walking the dog, they would have to wait on the curb until she was done.
Okay, let's take a break now. Why don't we get something to eat or drink? I brought popcorn and orange juice. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Shut that. Here are some cups. Do you like white cheddar popcorn?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Feel so fancy with our mugs.
I know. All the other cups are dirty, so.
So why didn't you guys have school today? Conferences or?
Yeah, we had conferences yesterday, and so we always have this day off, I
Mhm.
guess, to prepare for the whatever's coming up.
Right. Do you have like standardized tests, like or what are they called now?
Well, we have like the NISA, which is like the state test, but we took our writing already, but I don't know when the other ones are gonna be.
You think you did good on those?
Yeah, I think I did pretty well in the writing. We did like a lot of preparing for it,
Right.
I guess.
Right.
How's school for you?
It's good. I am just working hard, and there's a lot of busy work to do, and
Same.
so yeah, it's stressful, but
Mm-hmm.
gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
And your mom was, what was she doing, studying today?
Mm-hmm. I think she was getting help from someone.
Or like a tutor?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have no clue. Yep.
Cool. Do you like orange juice?
I do. It's my favorite.
Is it your favorite juice?
It is.
Oh. I'm more of an apple juice kind of girl. But I don't know why.
Just apples and oranges.
Right. I think it's because I drank it a lot when I was little,
Mm-hmm.
so now I really like it.
Yeah. That's kind of how I was. I always drank it when I was little.
Yeah. I'm just going to set mine over here so I don't spill it. And whenever you're ready, I guess we can start again to get this show on the
Do you want to
road.
put this in the fridge?
Oh, that's okay. I can just put it by my bag. Thank you,
Okay.
though. Do-do-do. Okay, are you ready then?
Yeah.
Okay. We will get on with it. So now I'm going to say a sentence. I want you to listen carefully and repeat what I say. Let's try. My sister is in the 6th grade.
My sister is in the 6th grade.
Listen to another sentence and say exactly what I say. Does Mr. Gomez teach reading?
Does Mr. Gomez teach reading?
Now, let's try some more. Remember to listen carefully and say exactly what I say because I can only say it one time. The student who won the award at the art show was very excited.
The student who won the award at the art show was very excited.
The class that sells the most tickets to the dance will win a prize.
The class who sells the most tickets to the dance will win a prize.
After the students had finished the book, the teacher asked them to write a report.
After the students read the book, the teacher asked them to write a report.
If we had gone straight home after the game, we would not have missed our curfew.
If we had gone straight home from the game, we would have not missed our curfew.
When the students finished studying, they decided to get something to eat before going home.
After the students were done studying, they wanted to go get something to eat before they went home.
Coach gave the trophy to the team that won the track meet on Saturday.
Coach gave the trophy to the team who won the track meet on Saturday.
The students collected and repaired the toys and sold them at the fair.
The students collected and repaired the toys for the fair.
You're working really well.
Thank you.
Before they walked across the stage for graduation, the students lined up in alphabetical order.
Before they walked across the stage for graduation, the students lined up in alphabetical order.
Before the students were dismissed for lunch, they were told by the teacher to turn in their assignments.
Before the students were dismissed for lunch, they were told by the teacher to turn in their assignments.
The math teacher sorted, labeled, boxed, and delivered the calculators.
The teacher labeled, sorted, and boxed the calculators.
In some countries, the minimum age for obtaining a driver's license is 18 years, considerably older than in this country.
In other countries, the age is 18 to get a driver's license, which is considerably older than here.
All right, that section, great job. Okay, so listen carefully to what I'm going to read you. Afterward, I will ask you some questions about what I read. The movies. After 3 months of renovation, Galaxy Movies is reopening this weekend with a total of 16 theaters. The 2 original theaters have 500 seats each, and the others can each seat 250. If you buy tickets in advance, you get free popcorn and a free drink to celebrate the reopening. Before the first movies start, there will be a prize drawing in the lobby for free movie tickets for a year. What was the announcement about?
The new opening of the movie theater.
What do you get if you buy tickets in advance?
Your name drawn, or like a raffle ticket.
What will happen before the first movie starts?
There will be the raffle.
Why was Galaxy Movies closed for 3 months?
For renovations.
Why do you think the owners decided to remodel the theater?
Because it was old.
Can you tell me a little bit more?
It needed renovations.
Okay. What 2 things could happen if you didn't buy your tickets in advance?
You couldn't get the prize of free movie tickets for a year.
And what else?
And free drinks.
Okay. Good. So now listen carefully to the next paragraph. I can read it only one time. Remember, I'll ask you questions about it. So, hurricanes. The Atlantic hurricane season is considered to be June 1st to November 30th. These severe storms rotate in a counterclockwise direction around a calm, low-pressure center called the eye and travel westward across the ocean. A hurricane starts as a... Okay, let's start where we left off. So listen to this paragraph, and afterwards I will ask you some questions about what I read.
Okay.
This one... Great, just making sure. So, posters for the dance. The dance committee met on Monday with 2 members absent. Shannon had been sick with the flu since last week and could not attend. The meeting just slipped Billy's mind and he went to a friend's house after school to play ball. At dinner, Billy's father told him that the chairman had called to see why Billy hadn't attended the meeting and to remind him about the posters. After dinner, Billy went to his room and looked at the stack of half-finished posters. He remembered that he and Shannon were responsible for the posters. The 2 of them were responsible for putting up the posters Tuesday morning. He couldn't figure out what to do, so he said, "Dad, can I talk to you about something?" Why does Billy need his dad's help?
To help finish the posters for the dance.
Name 2 students who missed the committee meeting.
Bill and Shannon.
What did Billy do before dinner?
He went to go play baseball with his friends.
What might happen if Billy's father doesn't help Billy with the posters?
He might not be able to get the posters finished in time.
Good. The next paragraph is Cafeteria Scandal. The Del Mar High School Centennial was nominated for another School News Award yesterday. The winning story will be announced after all nominated stories are reviewed by the judges. The Centennial was nominated for the award for its investigation of school cafeterias. The student journalists uncovered an illegal operation in which the supplier charged full price but only delivered half the meat and produce that was supposed to be delivered. The state school board has issued a statement commending the Centennial's journalists for sniffing out the truth and wished them and journalists from other schools good luck in the state competition. Why would Del Mar High School students think this was an important paragraph to read?
So they would get more information about their lunch school scandal.
Okay. When will the winning story be announced?
I do not know.
What did the school journalists do?
It was reporting about the lunch food that was only getting half delivered.
What 2 things did the state school board mention in their statement?
They mentioned that they were getting only half of the food, but they were paying for the full price of it.
What might have happened if the students had not written their story about the cafeteria?
More people wouldn't have known what was going on with the whole lunch ordeal, and parents would probably have not wanted to take action.
Okay. Your participation is awesome.
Thank you.
The next paragraph is the job search. Jason really needed to earn some extra money. He had a regular job emptying the trash and sweeping the floors in the building where his dad worked, but that was only twice a week. He got paid to tutor his neighbor's son who was in summer school, but Mark only needed help occasionally, and Jason didn't get paid very much. Before he started working at his dad's building, Jason had checked the nearby stores and restaurants and knew they weren't hiring new employees. Jason knew he needed to be creative if he was going to have enough money before school started again. That morning, he saw the newspaper on the table with a big circle around an ad in the Help Wanted section. Aha, Jason thought, maybe I won't have to walk to school this year after all. Why would working hard but hardly working be a good title for this paragraph?
Because Jason is working hard to try to find a job, but he isn't working a job at the moment.
Who is Mark?
Mark is the boy that he was tutoring for summer school.
Before working in his dad's building, what had Jason done about getting a job?
He was helping Mark with his homework.
Why wasn't Jason satisfied with the tutoring job?
Because he didn't get paid as much and he rarely needed help.
Why do you think the Help Wanted ad was left on the kitchen table?
Because his dad probably wanted him to get a job.
Why is Jason eager to earn money before school starts again?
So he wouldn't have to walk to school.
Alright, and we are done with that section. Let's take another break. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I really need a card for one of my friends, and I'd like you to help me make one. Or you can make one of your own. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you'd like.
I'd love to make one.
Great. So I'm just gonna write Happy Valentine's Day. That's original.
Yeah, very original for the day.
Do you have any plans for your Valentine's Day?
Not really. I'm going up to Syracuse for my brother's wrestling tournament.
Oh, cool. One of my friends is from Syracuse, actually,
Oh, really?
that I go to school with. Would you like to make my cover page?
Oh, yes, I would love to. What do you want it to say?
Happy Valentine's Day, I guess? Or Happy V-Day? Maybe that would be easier.
Do you have any special plans?
You know, not really. My boyfriend is coming in town, but we'll probably just go to dinner or something.
That's fun.
Yes.
Where do you think you're going to go to dinner?
I don't know. Maybe Hoo Hot. He loves that place.
I like Hoo Hot. That's good. Does that look good?
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's your pencil back.
Thanks. Okay, shall we get started again?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check one thing on this to make sure. Great. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a word and use it in a sentence. I will then ask you to define the word, tell what the word means. You can define or explain what a word means by telling what kind of thing it is and by telling some things about it. For example, I may say the word is giraffe, as in the children said, the giraffe is over there. You can tell me what the word giraffe means by saying, a giraffe is an animal with a long neck and spotted skin that lives in Africa or in a zoo. So I'll tell you another word and ask you to define it. The word is mustard, as in Mom asked, would you like mustard on your hamburger? Define the word mustard.
Mustard is a sauce that you can put on food that is yellow.
Good, let's try another word. The word is neat, as in Grandma said, you keep your room very neat. Define the word neat.
Neat means clean and organized and things are put away.
All right, sounds like you have the hang of it. Let's do some more. Remember to listen to the word and the sentence I tell you, then you define the word or tell me what the word means. The word is alone, as in the girl said I want to be alone. Define the word alone.
Alone is no one's around and in solitary.
The word is little, as in Dad said there is a little left in the box. Define the word little.
Little means few, not many. There's a small amount of it.
The word is simple, as in my brother said it was simple to do. Define the word simple.
Simple is easy, or it was just very easy to do.
The word is cactus. As in Grandpa said, don't touch the cactus. Define the word cactus.
Cactus is a plant with a lot of pokey needle things coming out of it. It's green in the desert.
The word is award. As in the coach said, you deserve this award. Define the word award.
Award is a prize given to someone or something for what they have done.
The word is guitar, as in the salesperson said, this old guitar is very valuable. Define the word guitar.
A guitar is an instrument with 6 strings that you play with your hands.
The word is decade, as in the reporter said it's been a decade since the last snowfall. Define the word decade.
A decade is an amount of time lasting for 10 years.
The word is souvenir, as in Mom said everyone will get a souvenir. Define the word souvenir.
A souvenir is a thing that you get from like a vacation and it brings back memories of the vacation.
The word is committee, as in the secretary said we will form a committee to solve this problem. Define the word committee.
Committee is a group of people who discuss problems.
The word is pedestrian, as in the driver asked, where did the pedestrian go? Define the word pedestrian.
A pedestrian is a person walking on the street.
The word is priority, as in the boss said we need to make this a priority. Define the word priority.
A priority is something that should come first, a problem to solve first, or something like that, yeah.
The word is autobiography, as in the librarian said, look in the autobiography section. Define the word autobiography.
A autobiography is a biography by someone, or a biography about someone by that person.
The word is treaty, as in the general announced we signed this treaty. Define the word treaty.
A treaty is a piece of paper signed by both teams that they made peace with each other.
Great. The word is negotiation, as in the car dealer said some people avoid negotiation. Define the word negotiation.
A negotiation is like a deal between 2 people coming in, like, negotiation is.
Okay, and the word is metamorphosis, as in the science teacher said we will be observing a metamorphosis. Define the word metamorphosis.
A metamorphosis is something that transforms into something else.
The word is valley, as in Grandma said they went to the valley. Define the word valley.
A valley is a area between 2 hills that's like in between, yeah.
The word is loyalty, as in the new captain said thank you for your loyalty. Define the word loyalty.
Loyalty is like trustiness in someone, knowing that person like won't betray you or something like that.
The word is conservation, as in my teacher said conservation will help our world. Define the word conservation.
Conservation is like keeping the same, like not losing.
Okay. The word is perseverance. The team leader said we can accomplish our goals with perseverance. Define perseverance.
With saying like passion, or like actually like wanting to do it.
Mm-hmm. And the word is riddle, as in the girl asked, do you know a good riddle? Define the word riddle.
A riddle is like a puzzle with words.
The word is acknowledgement, as in the instructor said the author did not get the proper acknowledgement. Define the word acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement is saying like pointing out something for someone or something of like how they affected one of like people or something.
Okay, good. We are done with that section now. Great job. Okay, so I'm going to check this really quick. Alright, so here are some words that can be made into 2 different sentences. Tall, the boy is. The boy is tall. This sentence tells something. That's one way of doing it. Here's another sentence with the same words. Is the boy tall? This sentence asks something. Now I want you to try it. Make 2 sentences using the words I show you. saw, the girl, the boy. Use only those words.
The girl saw the boy, and the boy saw the girl.
Good. Here are some more words. Now make 2 sentences with these words. Is on the chair, the kitten.
The kitten is on the chair, and is the kitten on the chair.
Great. Sounds like you got the hang of it. Now let's do some more. Each time you will make 2 sentences using the words I show you, which would be oops. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Using the words I show you, if you need me to, I can repeat one once. Both sentences must be logical and make sense. And so here is the first words. The teacher assigned homework, didn't.
The teacher didn't assign homework, and didn't the teacher assign homework?
She got, she bought, the job, the car, after.
After the job she bought, the car she got.
Now make another sentence.
She got the car after oh, that does not make sense. She got the job after she bought the car.
The runner, the race, to win, going, isn't.
Isn't the runner going to win the race, and the runner isn't going to win the race.
The keys, the girl, her pocket, put, didn't, in.
The girl didn't put the keys in her pocket. And didn't the girl put the keys in her pocket?
Cross, we, the street, here, shouldn't.
Shouldn't we cross the street here? And we shouldn't, or did we? No. We shouldn't cross the street here.
The lamp, the woman, the table, put, didn't, on.
The woman didn't put the lamp on the table, and didn't the woman put the lamp on the table?
The girl, the boy, an ice cream cone, buy, did.
Did the boy buy an ice cream cone? That does not make sense. Can I add words in between the sentences, or do I just have to use these words?
Just use these words.
Okay.
The girl, the boy, an ice cream cone, buy, did.
The girl did buy an ice cream cone. The boy did buy an ice cream cone. The girl.
Glue, could, you, with, that, fix.
Could you fix that with glue? And you could fix that with glue.
The restaurant, the pizza, to deliver, going, isn't.
The restaurant isn't going to deliver the pizza, and isn't the restaurant going to deliver the pizza?
It, she ate, hot, even though, was.
She ate it even though it was hot. And even though it was hot, she ate it.
The student, the manager, an application, send, did.
Did the student send an application? Oh, dang it. The manager, and then the manager did send the student an application.
She kept broken even though was.
She kept it even though it was broken, and even though it was broken, she kept it.
No, don't, you, it, where, put, you.
Where you put it, you don't know, and don't you know where you put it.
Remember, can't, he, it, if, mailed, he.
He can't remember if he mailed it, and if he mailed it, he can't remember.
The nicest the person has who the most friends is.
The person who has the most friends is the nicest. The nicest person is, the person who is the nicest has the most friends.
He left, he caught the house, the bus after.
He caught the bus after he'd left the house, and he left the house after he caught the bus.
Was clever, the contest, who the boy won.
The boy who won the contest, The boy who won the contest was clever. Oh, wasn't that one? And then I have no clue what another sentence is.
Okay, that's all right. Okay. We're moving on to our next section. Just one more. Here's this. So I'm going to read you some problems to figure out. Each problem has 2 correct answers. Let's do one and see if you can tell me the 2 correct answers. The man is bigger than a house, button, spoon, plane.
So one isn't the correct answer?
There are 2 correct answers. So which 2 are the correct answers?
So a button and a spoon.
Okay. Now listen to this question and the possible answers. Remember, you must tell me the 2 answers that are correct. Jan saw Pedro. Dwayne saw Francis. Who was seen?
Pedro and Francis.
All right, so now let's do some more problems. Remember to tell me the 2 correct answers. If you need me to, I can repeat each one once. An hour is longer than a minute, day, second, morning.
A hour is longer than a minute and a second.
Teenagers are younger than infants, adults, grandparents, children.
Adults and grandparents.
The ball rolled to the left of the goal. The ball was next to the goal, on the left side of the goal, in the goal, behind the goal.
Next to the goal and on the left side of the goal.
In the alphabet, G comes between L and Z, after C, before N, between A and E.
After C and between A and E.
month, the 17th comes between the 11th and the 16th, before the 16th, between the 13th and 19th, after the 11th.
Between the 11th and the 16th, and between the 13th and the 19th.
The teacher said more people in the class got C's than A's, but most people got B's. There were more C's than A's, more A's than B's, more B's than C's, 6 C's.
There was more C's than A's, and then there are more A's than B's.
Dan is taller than Jeff, and Lee is taller than both of them. Dan is taller than Lee, shorter than Lee, the tallest, not the shortest.
He's not the shortest, and he's shorter than Lee.
I like the way you're working hard.
Thank you.
Wanda saw Joe, but not Ricardo or Sandy. They saw her, though. Who was seen?
Wanda and Joe.
The dog sat under the table next to the cat. The food was in a dish on the table. The food was next to the dog, above the cat, under the table, on the table.
Can you next to the dog and under the table.
Would you like me to repeat it or still?
No, I'm good.
The librarian said, "The library has fewer books on history than on science, but it has the most books on art. There are more books on science than art, fewer books on history than art, the most books on science, more books on art than science."
Fewer books on history than art, and then more books on art than science.
The pencil was in the box. The box was in a bag next to the locker. The pencil was in the locker, in the bag, next to the locker, beside the box.
In the locker, in the bag.
The chart lists the countries in alphabetical order. Norway comes
Norway, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before South Africa and after Italy.
Jeff said, "Math is first, followed by science, and then lunch. Math is..."
Before lunch. Or can you repeat it one more time?
Mm-hmm. Jeff said, "Math is first, followed by science, and then lunch. Math is..."
Before lunch and first.
A 3:15 is...
A 3:15, you said?
Yes.
It is... Before 3:35 and exactly 3:15.
Carlos chose Louis, and Dan was chosen by James. Who was chosen?
Louis and James.
Marie is first in line with Angie and Ken, standing behind her. Louis squeezed between Angie and Ken. Louis is...
Third in line and after Marie.
If a person lived for exactly a quarter of a century, he is...
He is younger than 40 years old and at least 20 years old.
We are almost done with this section. Joe likes to feed the dog after taking it for a walk. Bill prefers the reverse. When does the dog get fed?
Can you repeat it one more time?
Joe likes to feed the dog after taking it for a walk. Bill prefers the reverse. When does the dog get fed?
Bill walks the dog, then feeds it, and then Joe feeds the dogs, then takes it for a walk.
Samira cooks dinner Monday through Thursday, and Raj washes the dishes. Samira and Raj switch duties the other days of the week. What will Raj do during the week?
Raj will cook dinner on Wednesday and wash dishes on Saturday.
Joe was born in June, AJ in August, and Frank in February. Each year,
Can you repeat it one more time?
Joe was born in June, AJ in August, and Frank in February. Each year,
Joe's birthday comes between Frank's and AJ's, and Frank's birthday comes before Joe's and AJ's birthday.
all right. Let's take one more break before we go through our last sections. I need your help with something. My friend has a birthday coming up, and I want to look through this catalog and maybe have you help me pick out some things she might like.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So there is the catalog. There's she really likes makeup, so I'm thinking about getting her maybe some new mascara or foundation, really.
CoverGirl's nice.
Yeah, is that what kind of makeup you use?
I do.
You do? Great.
I just feel like it's cheap and it's always nice.
Yeah, I like CoverGirl too. I usually use their foundation, but and her favorite color is purple, so
Oh, that would be nice.
she might like that purse.
And purple goes with almost everything.
Yeah, right, especially dark purple.
Yes. Ooh, Miley Cyrus is looking nice.
Yeah, I think she'd really like that.
Yeah, it's very outgoing.
Right.
What else? Oh, look, there's some more purple makeup.
Oh, that could go with the purse.
That could.
That would be cute.
That'd be really fun to wear on your birthday too.
Right. You know what? I think I'm gonna get her that.
That sounds pretty good.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah. That would be really good to wear on her birthday as well. Cool. Do you need to use the restroom or anything?
Yeah, actually, if I could. Really
Okay.
quick.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'll wait for you.
Okay.
So now you will read some stories. After you read each one, I will ask you some questions about them. Here is the first story. Read it to yourself and tell me when you are finished. Okay, now I'm going to ask you some questions about the story. You may look at it to help you answer the questions. Answer the questions as best you can. What is this story about?
It's about Carla and Marcus, and they're putting up flyers because they were beginning their personal business, I guess, and they were putting up posters and going around the neighborhood saying who needed help and stuff.
Okay. Why did Carla and Marcus create a calendar?
To be efficient and organized.
Name 3 of the jobs Carla and Marcus advised they could do. Oh, did you see that this has a continue page?
Oh. Okay. So they were feeding dogs, and they were mowing lawns, and then they also took out garbage.
Okay. And you can like flip back and forth if you want to look at it. Why is it unlikely that shoveling snow would be scheduled on the calendar?
Because it was during the summer.
According to the calendar, what's Carla's second job of the month?
Second job of the month, it would be to feed and walk the Garcia's dog.
During the week of the 18th, what job must Marcus complete before he babysits the young's children?
Plant flowers for Mrs. Long.
If a neighbor calls to schedule a job on Saturday, July 10th, who is more likely to take the job and why?
On the week of July 10th, you said?
Yes.
Um,
On Saturday, July 10th.
Probably Carla,
And why?
because Marcus already has a job for that day.
The first sentence describes Carla and Marcus as counting the days. What does that mean in this story?
Counting the days down till the school year ends.
On which day of the week will August begin?
August will begin on Sunday.
Why were Carla and Marcus so happy?
Because they were so happy. They were starting their personal assistant jobs and all that fun stuff.
Okay. Now we can go to the next story. Here's another story. It is 2 pages long. Read it to yourself and tell me when you are finished.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you some more questions. You may keep looking at the story to help you answer them. Answer the questions as best you can. What is this story about?
It's about a class that was like a science class, and their teacher told them about a new island that was made from an underwater volcano.
What did James do after getting out of school?
He went to watch TV, I believe, yes.
Okay.
Watch TV.
What geological change was described in this story?
Underwater volcanoes making a new island.
What did James hear on the news?
He heard about the new island.
What did James do after he heard the news about the new island?
He went to his school library and found out more information about the volcanoes.
Where did he get the information needed to complete his presentation?
At his school library.
What happens to the lava that erupts from an underwater volcano?
It cools from the water and hardens into solid rock.
Why did James think he was ready to present his report?
After gathering all that information, he felt more confident.
What grade do you think James will get on his presentation?
A plus. He did all his research pretty well.
Great. Good. Now we are done with this. So next is a writing section. going to ask you to use this pen and this page. And if you make any errors or mistakes while writing, just cross them out and continue writing. Do not erase anything. So here's a paragraph about catching the bus. Every morning, Eric waits for the bus at the corner. The next sentence is incomplete. Read the half sentence aloud and write the rest of the sentence so that it is complete and follows the first sentence and makes a story. If you make an error or misspell a word, cross out the error and continue writing.
Okay. So today it was raining, so he had his mom take him.
Good. So now write another sentence here that follows the first two sentences to finish the story. You could write the words, Eric was glad he didn't have to wait in the rain.
Okay, so you want me to start my sentence with that?
You don't have to.
Okay.
That's just an option.
Okay. Mom, take care. He
All right. Nice work. Now let's do some more. Read the first sentence, finish the second sentence, and write 4 more sentences to follow to make a story.
Okay.
And take as much time as you need to, and I'll let you know when your time is up. You would have 20 minutes, but if it takes you less than that, then that's okay.
Okay. 4 sentences, right?
If you complete the one that's incomplete and then write 4 more.
Okay. So
Okay. Now we have one more story before we are all finished. So read the first sentence, finish the second sentence, and write 4 more sentences that follow to make a story. Let me know when you're done. much for helping me out and working so hard.